Good morning. This is Christy from the Be the Light YouTube channel. I thank you so much for stopping by. I am sending you love today, tomorrow, and continuously. I was sitting here just trying to kind of be still and take in all of the energy that is coming into me. And a lot of things came into my mind, so I just stopped being still, and here I am. So I don't have a lot written down or anything like that. I don't know what I want to say, really. It's really about your spiritual practice. I resonate with the light of Jesus Christ. God has shown me a lot about who He Himself is, as well as shown me who Christ was in His Spirit. I have never really been that type of religious person who sought out a church. My heart has always wanted to belong to something like that. But I always felt out of place. I always felt as if this setting wasn't quite right. Now, I am not knocking anybody's religion or anybody's church. I know there are good people and great churches. I am not saying I've never had great connections. I am just saying that my spirit knew the true meaning of what it is to be a Christian. I have truly understood that because of the experience that I have had with my awakening process, that you truly experience the life of Jesus Christ when you awaken or go through your process of awakening into your true spirit. That's what an awakening is. There are different types of an awakening. You can wake up to just a different lifestyle in general. You can wake up to being a negative to a positive individual. You can wake up to a different type of purpose in your life. Or you can wake up to your true spirit. And this part will never stop. You can go as high as you want when you awaken into your true spirit, because your true spirit is all that is. It is a part of the divine light that is everywhere and in all things, and the power that is there never ceases to exist, which means you will never cease to exist, and your power can be strengthened far beyond anything that you've ever comprehended. But in order for you to have that, you have to experience the death within your human form. And I don't mean the death of you being put into the ground. It is your human self who lives that has to be put to death. It's you agreeing to pick up your own cross. You agreeing to be crucified just so you can be resurrected into your pure light. And that's what took place with Jesus Christ. When I said to God that I needed his help, that I have tried and tried and tried, and I have failed and failed and failed, that's what I said. I told him I was picking up my cross and I was moving. I was surrendering. But a surrender takes place every single day, with every single circumstance in your life. And that's why it becomes so difficult. But it goes even far beyond that. It is not only felt emotionally, it's felt physically. Your physical form will go through so much of that death process that you really feel like you're dying. You feel sick. You feel crazy. You feel the physical pain of growing. And that's what it is. It's growing into something beautiful by letting go of all of the pain that you've ever had throughout your own lifetime and then the lifetimes before you. You will become purified so that all that is left when it is final is your light. But even as your light begins to shine, there is always more growth and more ascension. But I think the physical pain part stops. I feel pain from time to time, but it's the pain of muscles growing. You know how it is when you're exercising and your muscles are just so sore. And I get great satisfaction from that type of pain because I know something else is coming. I know I have done something to give me more. And it makes this process so worthy. I really appreciate this in so many ways. And I guess my point is that if your faith in God and in Jesus, if you are always saying, yes, I believe, but if you have not been truly transformed into all of the representation of who Jesus Christ was, you don't understand what it fully means to live within the Spirit. You have to become a part of that Spirit. It's the merging together of soul to soul, light of light. There is no separation. You will be connected all the time. And you will feel it. I look back how isolated I was throughout my lifetime, how alone I felt throughout my lifetime. And it was a very sad time because I felt so lonely and so desperate for love, unworthy, disconnected from people and things, that I took it as a negative concept. I felt alienated because of it. But I look back and I see, and I'm like, wow, I was being given some sort of gift, preparing me for what my true life was going to be. I mean, because imagine if you really belonged to people or felt really loved, and then that was taken from you because now you have to have this separation in order for you to grow. That could be hard too. Now, my life has been very difficult too. All of it is hard. But it was still preparing me for this purpose of separation. I have still been separated from life, from society, from people, from love, situations, from good times, just so I can come out as a better person. When we wake up, it's necessary to be separated so that we can have this time to really go to work on who we are, so we can figure out what it is we want, who we want to be. Is our purpose and our light that valuable to us? What are you willing to sacrifice for it? It means the world to me. If I am destined to be alone, for the rest of my life, I will do it for this. Because this fills me with more love than I've ever had in my life. So that I'm never alone. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.